Australia may be considered a middle power, but the government has its sights set on breaking into the big league of military exporters. It's set a goal to get into the top 10 traders of armoury. To get there, the Turnbull Government is throwing in tens of millions of dollars for local contractors to sell more to foreign forces. Here's National Affairs correspondent Greg Jennett.
Deadly and accurate. The highly protected defence weapons trade's dominated by research and engineering giants of ground and space. At 20th, Australia's a minnow, hungering for more.
We expect that in the next 9 years, we'll move to being in the top 10 defence exporters in the world.
A decade-long military build-up's about to pump defence suppliers with more than $200 billion in orders, but Australian-based firms sell only about $2 billion a year to customers overseas. Access to export loans and $20 million a year is now on offer to sweeten more deals.
This is a big, game-changing step.
Selling more is meant to smooth out the booms and busts that come with being an Australian defence contractor. Who they sell to is sensitive.
The Australian government has to stop acting like warlords and start acting like good global citizens.
But the push for foreign sales will still be controlled by tough restrictions.
Industry can't just decide to send defence equipment wherever they like. There are very stringent requirements and restrictions on what can be done.
There'll be no extra sales unless they make commercial sense to the contractors, and none without government approval either. The target markets are meant to include Australia's most trusted allies, and despite its strong history of military trade protectionism, America is high on the list. And when the US alters its defence and security strategy, citing Russia and China as competitors, Australia's defenders need to keep up. And after some differences of emphasis, all are now on the same page.
I want to be very clear that Australia doesn't see threat in the region, and we certainly don't see China as a threat.
We certainly don't see Russia or China posing a direct military threat to Australia.
So we don't see threats from our neighbours in the region.
Even so, Australia's taking out heavy military insurance. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.